Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey there, electro enthusiasts! Welcome to Electro Drive News, where we dive into the latest electric vehicle news and innovations. Today, we're taking a wild ride with some furry friends that will blow your mind. Let's talk about rats learning to drive tiny electric cars. You might be thinking, rats in cars? That's crazy. But hear us out. A real study shows that learning to drive is actually beneficial for rats, and it all started with a 2019 experiment from the University of Richmond. Researchers taught 17 rats to drive electric toy cars in exchange for bits of cereal. Sounds like a tasty deal if you ask me. And guess what? The rats who were raised in enriched environments made much better drivers than their lab rat counterparts. Now, you might be wondering how the rats learned to drive. Well, it all started with simple movements like climbing into the car and pressing a lever. But with practice, these actions evolved into more complex behaviors, like steering the car toward a specific destination. And let me tell you, it's not just about getting from point A to point B. These little critters are enjoying the ride too. In fact, one of the researchers, Kelly Lambert, noticed something peculiar during the pandemic when she was observing the rat drivers. The 3 driving-trained rats started jumping up and down, excitedly waiting for their next drive. And that's when it hit her, maybe learning to drive isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's also about anticipation and delayed gratification. That's why Lambert and her team started a new study called Wait for It, where the rats had to wait for their rewards instead of just doing whatever they wanted. And what did they find out? The rats who waited showed signs of shifting from a pessimistic cognitive style to an optimistic one, performing better on cognitive tasks and being bolder in problem-solving strategies. But here's the kicker. The initial study found that learning to drive seemed to have a stress-reducing effect on the rats. They even tested higher in dehydroepiandrotestosterone, an anti-stress hormone, than controls. And in another experiment, the rats showed they actually enjoyed choosing to take the less efficient path of turning away from the reward and running to the car to drive to their Fruit Loop destination. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is all well and good, but does it mean we should start teaching our kids to drive tiny electric cars? Not quite, but it does make us think about how more of us can enjoy driving and reduce stress. Maybe it's time for us to get a little creative with our own vehicles, or maybe we'll stick to driving ourselves, but the idea is definitely inspiring. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride with Cusco and Kronk and their rat rods. If you want to see more of these adorable critters in action, be sure to check out their Instagram account. Electro Drive News will be keeping an eye on them too.